Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Earthspark Deluxe class Terran Jawbreaker. You can see him there in front of his box. We'll go ahead and put him off the side real quick. And yep, it's in box. You can see the Earthspark box. You can see the blues and purples. You got Jawbreaker right there. You got Transformers and that's the Terran symbol right there. And hey, look, there's the family, or some of the family anyway. Deluxe class and all that stuff because of the wraparound thing. You got Transformers Earthspark right here. And on this side, hey, look, there's Jawbreaker again, and of course on the bottom you have some product information and barcode and all that stuff. And on the back you have some copyrights and warnings and what's included in product shots, and there you go. And of course he comes with a little instruction pamphlet, which pretty straightforward because he's not a particularly difficult transformation in the slightest. So, Jawbreaker, yes, the friend-shaped little guy from Earthspark. And made friends with Grimlock, actually. So yeah, getting close on him. Yeah, you can see he's very orange. He's not quite show accurate for various reasons, but yeah, I mean, the car version is a little more show accurate, but unfortunately, the car version is also quite a bit more expensive to get here. But anyway, you see he's got a nice blue face, some pink eyes, you know, so it's, you know, a little symbol right there. Lots of orange and yellow, and a bits of, you know, kinds of bits of teal throughout as well. Yeah, like a nice little bit. You got some claws on his arms. You got a big old gangly arms. You got some gold there, and you know there's his alt mode head just kind of chilling on the back. A little bit hollow inside, out, you know, the backside, but you know he's not too bad. I generally like this guy. He's got weird proportions and stuff, but he's just, you know, I just kind of like the guy. He's again, like I said, he's friend shaped, and you know that sometimes this is enough, right? He has a couple accessories. I mean, he has a couple guns, which you know he can hold these in his hands if you want. Like that, you know, no problem. Or you can do what you're supposed to do, which is just peg them onto the shoulders, like so. Kind of like almost like smokestacks or something. Or I guess gun shoulders. So there's that. And of course he's got a little, his tail thing, which can also plug in his hand right there. And as a melee weapon of sorts. Fairly large melee weapon. As far as I can tell, there's also nowhere else. Wait, I guess you can put it here. You can give him a tail in robot mode. If you want. I mean, it's not bad looking actually, but you know. So it's supposed to be a weapon. So there you go. It's not bad overall. Yeah, not a bad weapon. This also has, by the way, this has a hinge on it, so you can also, I guess, kind of point it forward or something a bit. Kind of point it a bit forward or something, or like that, or however you want to do things. So degree of option. So posability wise, actually his head is on a ball joint, so they got left and right, you got up and down, you do have some waggle there. His shoulders can do a full 360, which is nice. Outward right there, about that far. There is a swivel right here above the elbow. There's a elbow joint, which is kind of got a soft click point, but you know, goes 90 degrees or so. There's also a swivel below the elbow, which is nice. So I guess it kind of acts as a wrist joint of sorts, because there is nothing down here. There is no waist joint, unfortunately. I kind of wish there was, and there could have been if the budget was higher, but well, you know, these are only $20, so there's that. Hips, you got forward that far, you got back that far, although it kind of de-transforms a little bit. You got outward about that much. You got, thanks to the ball joints, you do have a little bit of thigh swivel, but not a whole lot. Knees, you got actually quite a bit of knee joint right there, which is nice. They also click, again, there's a point where they click. And down here at the feet, you do have ankle tilts. Not a whole lot of ankle tilt, but you do have ankle tilt, so there you go. Not bad. I feel he's not bad. That's kind of it. But a couple points of comparison. I'm not going to drag out every single Earthspark guy I have, but here's Twitch, I guess. Deluxe class Twitch and Nightscream. Not Nightscream. Nightshade? Yeah. I always get those two mixed up, I swear. It's Nightshade or Nightscream, and I always, because I'm like, Nightscream's the Beast Machine guy, isn't it? Whatever. So there's those Terrans. Never got Thrash, not Deluxe class anyway. It doesn't look right. I never reviewed it, but I do have the Warrior class version somewhere. I think I put it away somewhere. And also just because they got all buddy. Here's the Deluxe class Grimlock. Not quite the right sizes, but you know, there you go, because they got pretty buddy. So there you go. Robot mode, it's not bad. A little limited in posability, but not in a degree I feel like it's too egregious. So, transformation. Yeah, so first thing is just kind of get these out of the way. Just a little easier to get those out of the way right now. But here, what you want to do is take this, and there's this head platform will kind of collapse in. Yeah, it's supposed to collapse in, but it's not wanting to right now. Yeah, it's supposed to rotate the head around and bring this up and then collapse that head platform in, which, yeah, that's because this head hooks underneath that head, and then this is supposed to hold, there we go. Man, that was being stubborn again. And that's supposed to all goes forward like that, so you got all that stuff going on. Disconnect the waist like this right here, and then you disconnect the sides of the torso like so. Disconnect these, and those can come back, and just kind of leave them out like this for now. Then the feet here, and the feet and the legs, what you want to do here is you want to bend these up like so, and they're going to kind of come over this, like that. They're going to come over this ridge like so, like that. And then they're going to tab, see there's these tabs on the legs and whatnot, these tabs right here, and going to go into slots on the sides of these bits right here. So slots in like that. Cooperate with me. Okay, usually don't have this much trouble, so what the heck's going on? Do I have something out of alignment? I might have something out of alignment. Yeah, something's out of alignment. Great. Okay, there we go. That one's in. That tabbed in, and this one tabbed in. There we go. Now it's all tabbed in. And right here, you want to go ahead and take the tail here and push the peg down like this, so you can then plug the tail in right there like that. So, and then here at the arms, what you're going to do is take these claw pieces, bring them out, and then move the leg like this. Bring this claw all the way up like this. Rotate it here. And bring it back like this, like so. And then same thing here. Bring this claw out, rotate this out like this. Bring this all the way around. Rotate it here at this swivel, and then bring it back at the elbow joint like that. Yeah, there's also these tabs right here, which will line up with the little big old slot right here, so you can get that all lined up. Same thing on this side, line it up and slot it in like so. And then bring the little arms out like so, like that, and like that. Untab them, bring them down like that. And you go ahead and reattach the guns if you like. And there you go. That is Jawbreaker in his alt mode. Okay, so yeah, Jawbreaker's alt mode. Yeah, it's kind of weird looking. It's a weird. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird looking. I mean, they got the feet just kind of chilling out right there. I mean, the hands are just plainly visible. I wish there was like another hinge right here to just, you know. Yeah, there's a hinge right here to just fold the hand in right here, at least fill out that space. But unfortunately, there's not. I just wish there was, and there just isn't. So that's a little unfortunate. These are very weedy looking, but you know, it's not, you know, really a problem per se for dinosaurs. But yeah, it's just as a whole, it's just kind of it's all right. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of, you can tell there's, you know, this stuff like, hey, like the feet, just again, like the feet right there and everything. So it's just like, it's fine. But yeah, also on top of that, some of this stuff comes like just comes undone really easily, unfortunately. So it's not the worst I've seen, but it's definitely, I wish there's definitely room for improvement. Again, like something to do with, you know, dealing with the feet better, dealing with the hands better, and that's pretty much, I think, my chief criticism of this thing. But other than those two things, it's kind of not bad. The head, unfortunately, can't move. The arm ball joints, you got up and down, you got a little bit outward and everything, all that stuff. These, if you untab them, you can, you know, move them back and forth at the, I guess, hip now. There's this joint, the knee joint right here. There's a swivel above that knee. There's a swivel below the knee. Right here, you can, you know, move these forward a little bit. You can't really move them back, but you can move them forward a little bit right there at that joint. There's a joint right here you can move, and the tail itself can go up and down. So yeah, not a whole lot of posability, but you know, it's not terrible. But you know, it could have been better. It definitely could have been better, but it's not terrible. So there's that. But yeah, some comparisons again. Here he is with the fellow Terrans. You know, Twitch and I can never remember if it's Nightshade or Night Scream. I want to say it's Nightshade. I'm pretty sure it's Nightshade, but of course I'm going to, you know, that their name is Nightshade, but I'm not sure if it's correct or not. But yeah, there you go with that. And here he is with a Grimlock, you know, who's way smaller than he should be. This should be, you know, the other way around, honestly, at best, but at most, but or at least, but you know. There you go, I guess. That's just kind of thing that happens. So, there you go. So, as a whole, Jawbreaker isn't bad. He's not amazing, but he's not bad. I do actually personally like the robot mode. I know, you know, some people may differ on that. Again, the Takara version does generally have a better, more accurate color scheme, but like the problem with that one is you have to pay, you know, import prices, and that can really put them into, it's not really worth the territory, I feel like, very easily. Like, yeah, it technically looks better, but it puts it very much into it. It's not really worth it at that point, you know, because you'll be paying like something close to $40 for him. Or this is $20 at retail, so it's not a bad figure by any means. It's just, the transformation is fairly simple and pretty enjoyable, actually, although, I kind of struggle with visuals because it's like lining up things up perfectly initially, because sometimes can be a little bit of a pain. The alt mode is kind of flawed, to say the least. I think it's kind of still kind of neat to a degree, but it's still very much flawed in ways I feel like could be easily remedied, but it's still a pretty decent figure overall. And you know, if you're into Earthspark, he's not bad. I would, if you're into Earthspark and the Terrans and whatnot, I think he's a good buy. But yeah, this is not going to be one of those things that changes your mind about the Earthspark toys if you're not really into it already. So there you go. I hope you found this review informative and entertaining. You'll like, comment, subscribe. I hope you check out my social medias down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Coffee and Patreon. I shall see you next time with another video review.